Happy Cinco de Mayo! Gonna make a guacamole today, and feel free to follow me while I am cutting up everything. This is some cilantro. So, I am not the best at cutting. However, I am determined to make guacamole, so gonna try my best to hold the knife correctly. My friend Albert taught me that you need to put your thumb up here. I think it's just like the most efficient way to cut things. I really like cilantro. I like cilantro lime. I got some limes. If you want to see what ingredients I have right now, I can show you. So far I have jalapeno, limes, tomatoes, avocados, and that onion. It's like a sweet onion. And then I am putting everything inside this bowl over here. I just remembered, when you're like pushing things off the cutting board, you use the back of the knife. It's been pretty cool being in Austin and having met so many people who are into cooking. And I'm just gonna dice this up. And I'm cutting the whole onion. I don't think I'm gonna use the whole thing in my guacamole. I am going to use half for another dish that I am planning to cook in a little bit. And I'm just gonna take off this end of all of these slices. And that'll be compostable. Another cool thing that I learned from a friend is that like all the peels and stuff that you have left over from from cooking, you can freeze that stuff and make a broth. It's pretty cool. And so I'm not a professional, but this is just fun activity. For Cinco de Mayo. So I'm thinking I could cut these smaller. However, I feel like I'm okay with it being a little bit chunky, especially in a guacamole, because you're not like, sometimes in a guacamole you're not like, oh, wanting to get like tiny little chunks of onion. Some people don't like it. I'm planning to share some of this guacamole with my friend Meredith, Missy Miller. Planning to meet up with her. Today has been absolutely busy day, and it's been an interesting year. I joined Stewards of the Wild this year, and I am so excited about tomorrow. I mean, I've been doing a lot of volunteering with Texas Parks and Wildlife. I help with this huge project at the headquarters, and it's been fun. And I've been doing so much volunteering, and one of my goals is to eventually work with Texas Parks and Wildlife, or to even like work in a national park. And I've been considering applying for some national park host experiences, or just volunteering opportunities, because some of them are really cool. Like I saw one in Alaska where you can stay in a cabin, and there's some other volunteer experiences where you don't need to have an RV. You can just go and they'll provide some housing, and that's like kind of unheard of with Texas Parks and Wildlife. Okay, so I'm kind of glad that my onion isn't like ginormous, so I'm not like worried about not using all of it. do like tomatoes, and I feel like having tomatoes makes more guacamole. The first time I started to learn how to make guacamole was during high school. I had a speech class where they asked us to present do a presentation on teaching how to prepare some food, and yeah, I decided to do guacamole because I like it. So far, it's looking like this. I did get really big tomatoes today. You know, tomatoes are good for your prostate. Don't forget that. Most important to know if you're a guy. FYI. Yeah, I'm sitting outside my RV. I relocated to a little north, like a mile north on South Congress. So I used to live down South Congress near Stastny and William Cannon, and then now I live north, closer to Old Torf, and it's right across from St. Edwards, and it's pretty cool. I like it. It's, you know, one of those little gems that you don't know how long it's gonna be here. There was talk about Hilton buying the property out and making a hotel, and that's kind of what happened to the other property that I used to live at. The owners were trying to sell the property, and we fought to stay there because there was so many. Well, I didn't actually go to court, but I was in Ohio at that time visiting family. People from the community went to court, and they really wanted to keep their homes. There were people that were like, grandchildren that grew up there. So many people. And they had to relocate, and 'tis life, right? Just gotta keep adapting to change. I'm thinking that I am going to add one more tomato, just because. Just because I bought 8 tomatoes. Tomorrow I'm planning to make another guacamole because I'm going to be out camping, and so I'm like, okay, what can I do where I don't have to lug a bunch of stuff to cook? Because yes, honestly, I really love camping. I love cooking. I have a propane stove with a propane pizza oven, and it's pretty rad. However, after I go camping, I want to be able to unload quicker, since I'm gonna be in San Antonio area. I want to go to SeaWorld, and by the time I get back to Austin, I need to be able to have enough time to get to the airport and work, because I'm like just trying to network and learn new opportunities that are out there for me. And in the process, I joined this membership, and I've been volunteering a lot, and so I've been gaining all this like practice of camping fairly quickly, and knowing exactly what I need when I'm going out there. Jalapeno. Thinking about doing this last. Okay, let's see. Yes, I am using the knife to rotate everything in the bowl. And it's looking pretty yummy delicious already. And I only used 3. It looks like a pico de gallo so far. I forgot. That's what picos look like. Thinking I can start by squeezing one of the limes so far. Oops. So I'm going on 17 minutes of making guacamole. It's a little time consuming. I'm just slicing it up in like this, and I just realized that I should have brought a spoon, and I'm probably gonna get that in a little bit. I'm just going to start off by just squeezing it in there anyways, because guacamole just ends up being all squished. Squished. Yeah, that wasn't bad. I don't need a spoon. Dang, the worst is when you're hungry and you're making food. Oh my god. I had cereal this morning. I've had a green shake. I've had an energy drink, and I had a little bit of rice, and I am ready to eat. I'm ready to eat guacamole, that's for sure. Eating guacamole for 2 days. It's the best. Well, I'm gonna mix it around a little so you guys can take a look at the guacamole before I end this video, because it's gonna take a little longer to do all of this. Still gotta cut the jalapeno, and I don't really want to touch my phone with the jalapeno. So far, it's looking delicioso. It's not guacamole yet, but it's getting there. Peace. Thanks for watching.